Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my favorites for the month of July. I have some beauty, a little bit of hair care, and even some brushes to share with you. So if you want to know what I loved for the month of July, stay tuned. Okay, so the first item is probably my biggest favorite for the month, and that is my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I have been so obsessed with these since I bought them. I did a complete swatch video. If you haven't seen that, I will link it down below. But I purchased over 30 shadows, and my eyeshadow game has been so different since I started using them. I've created so many more fun looks, and I've been so much more adventurous, and these shadows are just so good. Their quality is amazing, and you get so much for the money that you pay, so I've been absolutely addicted to these, and I have a few more that I want to add to my collection. Next is my absolute staple foundation of the moment, and that is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I have been in love with this. I didn't really think that I would like it because I am not a true matte foundation girl. I tend to like something that's a little bit more dewy, but the finish of this is what really won me over. It's a gorgeous matte finish, but it just looks flawless. Like, it's not too dry, it's not cakey, it doesn't emphasize your pores, none of that. It's just a really good, flawless foundation that makes you look purely photoshopped. I'm wearing it right now, and I've worn it pretty much every single day since I first bought it. This one is actually empty. I had to buy a new one, and I bought two because I know that I will go through it. And next is my cheek favorite, which is Milani's Baked Blush in Luminoso. I actually bought this maybe like a year ago, a year and a half ago, and I wore it a couple times here and there, but I never really like played with it a lot. I never really saw the potential behind it, and recently I've just, for some reason, fallen in love with it, and I can't stop using it. I'm again wearing it today. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I think I have worn it absolutely every single day, unless I'm filming a tutorial and I need to use something different, but this has been my go-to blush. It's so perfect. It's a perfect peachy pink with a little bit of gold shimmer that just makes you look golden and glowing, and just, it's gorgeous, and I love it. And Milani's formula is really good as well. Next up is something that I talked about in my summer haul, and that is my Skindinavia Makeup Primer and Setting Spray Duo. And I absolutely love this. I have been using it every single day. I've not even touched my other setting sprays. There's something about these that just make your makeup last. And it's been super hot here and completely sweaty and disgusting, and I didn't even think my makeup would last more than an hour, but with these babies, it lasts all day long. It does not move, it does not budge, it does not sweat. It lasts, and it looks flawless by the end of the day. Like, you can't tell the difference between when you applied your makeup and when you're taking it off at night. So these things are a complete winner. I absolutely love these. And last for makeup is, of course, everyone's favorite, Champagne Pop. I love this, as does everybody else in the world that managed to get their hands on it. It is the perfect highlight. It really is. It is, again, a white gold with a peachy pink undertone. It's absolutely stunning. I don't even know what to say about it because it literally is just the most perfect highlight in the world. It's flattering on every single skin tone. It applies beautifully. It's smooth, and it gives you that gorgeous glow. Again, I'm wearing it just a little tiny bit, but it's beautiful, and I know they won't do it, but I wish that Becca would make this permanent so that everybody could try it because it's so beautiful. Moving on to nails, I wanted to share this nail polish here, which I have been in love with. I've recently been really into nudes, and the only polish that I've worn apart from a nude is this one. And this is Deborah Lippmann, and the shade is Blue Orchid, and it's from last year's spring collection, I believe. And it is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like that pale cornflower blue kind of color, but it is just stunning, and it really brightens up your look and makes you feel summery, and it's just gorgeous. And the formula is pretty good too. I don't find Deborah Lippmann is like amazing, but it's good. It lasts, it doesn't chip too much, and it goes on quite smoothly, so I really like that. And then I've actually got three brushes, which are major favorites for me this month. The first one is the Morphe G1 brush. This is my concealer brush. I use this to buff out the concealer under my eyes. There's something about it, like, it is a dome shape, but it's really quite dense, but you can move the bristles around. They are a little bit flexible, that it just packs on to the face, and it really does a good job of making sure that the product goes into the skin and sinks into the skin instead of just sitting on top. It really blends the skin and the product together beautifully, and I love it. It's also a great shape for under your eyes, so that one is a major winner in my book. And then I have two eye brushes that I absolutely love. Both of them are from Morphe. I have the M504 and the E17. And the M504 is basically just a really large, fluffy blending brush. I love it because it is really gigantic and really fluffy, and it's amazing for setting any eyeshadow primer that you might use and then putting in your transition color. I really love it to kind of buff in a light brown transition color because it covers a wide area but really blends it well. So this is one of my favorites and I use it every single day. The E17 is another blending crease brush, but it's quite a bit smaller and it's denser as well. It's very dense, whereas the other one is quite big and fluffy. And this one is perfect for taking a darker color and placing it in the crease and really buffing it into the outer corner. It's the perfect shape for that. You can really pack in the pigment without losing too much of it, and then you can buff it and then you can buff it out with something else later. But it is really fantastic for getting in that crease. I love it, and it's probably my favorite crease brush that I own. And then last, I have two products from Drybar. Drybar is actually coming to Canada, which is super exciting. Drybar has been sold in Sephora's for a really long time, and it's kind of a staple name in the United States, but it's not really been available here. I have loved their triple sec kind of texturizing spray for the longest time, and I have gone to the ends of the earth to make sure I can get my hands on it. And now Drybar is coming to Canada and we're going to be able to get it here, and it's going to be so exciting. And to celebrate that, Drybar sent some products to me. So I have two that have been my absolute favorites right off the bat. And the first product from Drybar is the 100 Proof Treatment Oil. And this is a dry oil that you can put into your hair at pretty much any point in time. You can do it just after you've washed your hair or after you've styled it to help with frizz. But it just does the most amazing job at really giving you smooth, soft, gorgeous looking hair. I've tried many oils and they've done great things for frizz and shine and all of that, but I've never had something that has made my hair feel as good as this does. And it's not at all greasy. With an oil, you often wonder, is it going to make my hair greasy? Is it going to feel heavy? Blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't. It really feels lightweight. It just magically transforms your hair. It's a beautiful product. So again, this is the 100 Proof Treatment Oil. And the last product I have to share from you is also from Drybar, and this is the Sheriff Firm Hold Hairspray. And I love this stuff. I'm a firm hairspray kind of girl. I like a lot of hold, but I don't like it to feel crispy, and that's where this comes in. It really holds my curls in place. I have really stubborn hair that doesn't like to do anything, and this will hold these curls for the whole entire day, and I will not have any fallout. I will not have any problems with it kind of getting straight or anything like that, and it doesn't feel crispy. It still feels nice and soft and manageable, and I can still move it, and it still flows in the wind. It's great, and it also smells really good. I'm not really sure what the smell is. I can't really identify it, but it smells delicious. And that's it. That's all of my favorites for the month of July. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and maybe leave me a comment telling me what you loved for the month of July. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!